bitches! Welcome to Movie Bitches! Episode 172. Tonight we're reviewing Justice League. I'm just gonna be honest. I didn't hate this movie as much as I thought I was going to.
I don't know if I hated this movie at all.
I don't really think I did.
I mean, I didn't like it.
No,
it
but
wasn't
like
a good movie.
This was my favorite movie of all of the DC movies that we've watched in the past 4 years.
Whoa! Including Wonder Woman?
Oh, no, maybe not.
Like, Wonder Woman is decidedly a better movie.
Absolutely.
I had more fun watching
I
this.
might have.
Partially because it's a hot-ass mess.
Yes.
And it's
But it was also funny.
Well,
I laughed at this movie and with this movie.
Oh, yes. Well, here's the thing. So Joss Whedon wrote the screenplay with someone else. Totally makes sense, because this totally felt like Avengers, where it's just like, I like these people. They're fun. What's going on? Doesn't matter? Oh, great.
It's so true, because I'd be like, oh, no, let's just go back to them talking and being silly, because, like, I don't really care about this nonsense.
And so I read about it. So Zack Snyder had, like, a death in the family and had to, like, step down at a certain point. I don't know what percentage had he finished or whatever, but Joss came in and directed additional scenes. It's unclear, like, what exactly he did. But I was like, oh, this makes a lot of sense. Like, I was like, okay, I understand now why I didn't hate this movie.
Yeah.
Because Joss Whedon.
Also, Ezra Miller.
I mean, can we talk about Ezra Miller? Because
yes.
he was the best part of this movie.
The best part.
No. Jeremy Irons is the best part of this movie. Ezra Miller is the second best part of this movie. Sure. I fucking love Jeremy Irons.
No, you do.
He is Batman's sassy booby, and I love it. Looks like you have a date with destiny. Somebody's got to have a date around here.
I laughed at
Batman's turning into an old maid. I gotta get him a woman before I die. I mean, it's the best. And he's just got, like, tucked in boots. He's just looking like a LL Bean catalog. And I'm just like, yes, Jeremy Irons, you do it. You look great, too, by the way. Anyway, Ezra Miller.
Yeah, Ezra Miller was great.
Fantastic.
He was hilarious.
Stole every scene.
Right? Stole every scene. Charismatic as fuck.
I mean, when I think about how, like, trapped he was in Fantastic Beasts, remember he was, like, scary, bowl cut, like, sad orphan?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is a bummer. This does not seem like the role for you at all.
No.
You know,
this was much, much better.
Oh, yes.
Am I misremembering Wonder Woman?
Okay.
Or did Gal Gadot get harder to understand?
Worse wig?
Worse dialogue, maybe?
Worse wig. Just not as worse as Ben Affleck's wig.
Oh, God. We'll get to him if we have to, but...
I was shocked. One of the most shocking things about this movie, I found him to be probably the worst actor in this movie.
Absolutely.
And that is a shocking...
He's not a good actor!
It's a shocking fact.
I've never thought he was a good actor.
But, like, he's been nominated... Well, no, he hasn't been nominated for an acting award. No, that's true.
He's not a good actor.
He's not very good.
No! He is a good director.
And I feel like he has charisma, not in this.
Sure.
But in general, you know, like I get why he's famous.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like I get it. He was playing Batman, like he was on downers.
Oh my.
Like he was just he was on, you know, lithium just and yep, I'm Batman.
Putting together a team. People with special abilities.
But back to Gal Gadot, because I couldn't understand a lot of the things she said, and the best part for me was when she hops up and Steppentime?
Yeah, the villain of this movie is called Steppentime. No.
Steppentime!
Well, I also found it silly that it was Steppenwolf.
Right.
That's probably historical, but I was like, what? Oh, yeah, okay. They're like, Steppenwolf!
Yeah, I was just like...
The band? Oh, no. But I wouldn't have put it past this movie to just start playing, like, Magic Carpet Ride or some shit. It was, like, some weird cover of Magic Carpet Ride. So there were some weird covers in this movie. It's like a sad, mournful female cover of Leonard Cohen's,
It was like Regina Spektor or something, too.
Everybody knows that the dice are loaded.
So they're, like, in a battle or whatever, and she goes, is this what Cochrane feels like?
What feels like? It just sounded like you said a cock ring.
That's what I thought she said! But she says conquering.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't get that at all. I thought it was some weird word I didn't know. I was like, porkering?
Is this what conquering feels like? But I swear she said, is this what cocking feels like? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. What does it feel like? Like, you tell me and I'll tell you if that's what it feels like.
It was sort of agitating that her role in the team was to be the woman who played nice and got all the boys to, like, play nice.
Yeah, she was like the mom.
It was a bit agitating.
Yeah, well, it was also a bit agitating when it was a total joke that he was like, you're beautiful.
Yeah, he, like, compliments everyone on the team, and then he's just like, and you're gorgeous. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah. Right?
No.
He's like, oh, so we went from Wonder Woman, which really wasn't as feminist as people thought, to this, which was like, what the fuck? Really? This is the conversation we're having? Why didn't he just start asking if he can whip his dick out and jerk off in front of her? Like, what is going on?
I'm not laughing at the real life situation, but I am imagining some sort of Justice League circle jerk situation. And
Deadpool would certainly make that happen.
I mean, yeah. She's not there, and they can all just circle jerk with each other. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, definitely.
And she's like, okay, guys, I'm gonna go hang out with Elsa. Let's not talk for a while.
So
anyway.
We talk about the other character in this movie?
Amy Adams' hair? Diane Lane's wig? Everyone's wigs. Other hair. Batman's Bat-Sadies?
No, you're forgetting about one person.
Superman? Duh, I know you were talking about Superman.
What was going on with Henry Cavill?
I loved it because it was the worst.
The worst and the most insane.
We're not there yet. I don't feel like we're ready to talk
we're
about it.
We're not ready.
I'm not prepared yet.
The movie made us wait so long, we should make you wait this long.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, we do get some cell phone footage of him at the beginning that's real awkward.
Real awkward.
He tells some tale about how hope is like your car keys and how it's real easy to lose them. But
they always
if
are
you
close
look,
by.
If you look really hard, it's there. It's a very inelegant tale. Well, you're saying it's like...
The S is like a river that it bends and
there's a lot of...
comes around. It was a little confusing.
It's sort of like real bad parables. You know?
Right? You're like... Oh.
This was also just the most bare bones plot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, bad guy, 3 square boxes. Bad guy puts 3 square boxes together, end of world. Stop him. I mean, that is the plot. And I was like, wow, they really didn't even bother. But you know, I'm okay with it.
I was so okay with it.
I was like, because I don't give a fuck anyway. No. It's a Tesseract or whatever the fuck this is. I don't care. I don't need to know the details of the plan. Have them be fun and silly and fight and shirtless. Great. Oh, you did all the things I wanted. So it starts and there's this like very silly scene of Batman like fighting a robber.
Oh yeah, it's like this guy who's
him over,
robbing something, but it was like a setup or it wasn't a setup. I don't know.
At the end of the scene, it seems like him and that guy have planned this, but then in that case, it wouldn't be authentic fear,
right? That
the fly robot space alien was sensing. So maybe it wasn't a setup.
Maybe not.
He was luring the fly robots.
Right, with this petty crime.
With this petty criminal.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it was a pretty big bag of like robber. You know, it was like.
Money symbols. Might as well have been like a raccoon, you know.
Exactly. Like.
So then he fights this giant flying bug robot. What were they?
I don't know.
They were in the other one.
Oh, were they?
Yeah.
I literally, Batman versus Superman, I just completely wiped from my entire memory.
At the end of BVS, we leave Bruce.
So at some point, Batman goes into the world of Mad Max, remember?
Nope.
He's like in the desert, and then the fly people show up, and it's like a nightmare, and then like John Leguizamo dressed like the Red Power Ranger comes
John Leguizamo was in that movie?
No, but that's what we said in our review.
I literally don't remember anything from it.
It's supposed to be Ezra Miller, like, he can run so fast, he travels back in time and is like, Madman, something bad is happening, and he's like, ugh. And it was like a dream. Anyway, that happened in the movie we watched. Coming back to
I vaguely remember that, yeah!
They were in that.
Okay.
I still don't really know who they are.
No, me either.
They feed on fear.
Yep.
And
they're like bug people that Step in Time has turned into the bug people through his magical blade.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, they said when he kills people with their magical blade, then they like dark ember burn turn into these bug people.
That's right. But from this movie gets it.
Yeah.
They're panning across, like, because it's like there's an opening where it's like, oh, Superman's dead, he's still dead, wow. And they're panning across this tabloid in the newspaper rack, and it's like, Prince, David Bowie, Superman, did they return to their home planets? And I was like, this is insensitive, but kind of hilarious.
Yeah. But it's like rude and also a compliment, you know what I mean? It was like, where have all the heroes gone? Did they return to their home planets?
Our musical heroes! It's true.
Yeah.
And David Bowie sings the song Heroes that plays in Perks of Being a Wallflower that Ezra Miller is in.
Where does Kevin Bacon come in, though? I'm confused.
Footloose? So Batman's introduction is silly, and then we get Wonder Woman's introduction, which is even sillier.
Even sillier.
I thought this was a scene I would have cut. I would have left this on the cutting room floor. He's like, you know, we're gonna blow up this bank or something. I don't even know. They had some fucking plan. And it pans up to her standing on like the scales of justice, Lady Justice or whatever, just like.
Not if I say so.
And then she dodges a machine gun's bullets, like
running down the road as he's shooting. It's just like. It's so stupid.
It looked so stupid.
Speaking of Wonder Woman, jumping ahead a little bit, can we talk about when they went to Fabulous Cunt Island and yet they were like, oh, just kidding, we're not going to actually go to Fabulous Cunt Island, we're just going to CG the whole thing? It's underwhelming.
Well, yes to all of that, but also I was like, yes, Fabulous Cunt Island, yes, Queen Helene with your thigh work, yes, with these like abs. This was my favorite scene, almost. Step in Time comes down.
Step in Time!
To get the box. Now, this was my problem with this scene. It's been
5,000 years, they said.
Well, no, but since World War One.
Oh, right.
Right? It's been 80 years, right? Something. It's been 80 some odd years, right? Yep. Since you guys got schooled by World War One weapons.
Right.
Right? In Wonder Woman. Right? Where you're just like, we're these badass fucking warrior. Oh, we all died. And I was like, what the fuck in that movie? And then in this movie, I'm like, oh, you still just have arrows? Guys, I mean, I get it. Also train in all of the hand-to-hand and the arrows and things, but you're all just dying again, and it's bumming me out.
It's bumming me out.
I want to be like, yes, bitches, you rule the world. And I'm like, you died.
Like, she's been living, meanwhile, in, like, our world, right?
Yes.
With, like, the progression of you know...
Modern weaponry.
Yeah. And she's, like, talking to Batman. What's his name?
Ben Affleck?
No, Bruce Wayne, right? Like, Wayne Enterprises has all of these things and weapons that were like, couldn't she just be like, yo, Bruce, we gotta get these Amazonians. They're protecting some serious shit in Fabulous Cunt Island here.
Well, they can't leave the island.
No, but they could bring a whole bunch of shit in. She could be like, look, you guys, here's some special bat weapons.
Right?
Not only are they made out of iridium or whatever, but, like, you can shoot them and they do things, but also you can, like, you know, whatever.
Incorporated into your fabulous archery and horseback riding skills.
Exactly.
I was just bummed out.
Yeah, I was too.
Like, no, all the fabulous cunts. Like, you've been waiting for 5,000 years for this to happen. I just feel like you should have been more prepared. He took that thing in 5 minutes.
Right.
Same thing with the underwater one.
I know. They're just like,
I know.
She's like, I'm going to make a bubble around you. And he's like, bitch, please. It's like, oh, okay, that was...
I was also kind of like, why isn't Amber Heard joining the Justice League?
Yeah, she only had like 3 minutes of screen time. What the fuck?
She's going to be in the Aquaman movie. Oh. We haven't even talked about Aquaman. I have thoughts.
Oh my god. The introduction to Aquaman.
I mean, it simultaneously absolutely got it.
Yes.
And was hilarious.
Yes.
Advertently.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. You know what I wish our introduction to him had been? Because, so like, Batman, it's him saving people. You know, Wonder Woman, it's her saving a bunch of school children.
Yeah.
Why wasn't our introduction to Aquaman him saving this guy drowning from a boat? Or maybe a bunch of people drowning from a boat.
Yeah, him
walking
into that bar. That should have been his introduction.
Exactly.
I mean, like, whiskey.
Yeah.
neat. Why
And-
was he constantly wearing clothes underwater? He was like wearing like black jeans and like, you know, muscle tees.
It was, I guess, because they didn't want to CG, like,
Well, they didn't.
how do you...
They didn't. They didn't want to have his green and orange outfit from the comics because he would have looked like a real nerdball.
Yep.
But then sometimes he has an outfit for fighting
It's weird.
with
It was
quite
weird.
the codpiece.
Oh my god. It was absurd. It was like some Joel Schumacher
you think
Batman
that was in his
level
contract?
codpiece.
Do you think?
Right, like I have to look really well endowed.
He spends a lot of time swimming and then flying out of the water to rock music and then landing.
Yeah.
Wearing heavy coats, heavy like XXX coats. Remember that? I'm sort of excited to watch the Aquaman movie because I feel like it's gonna be a train wreck.
I feel like it's gonna be a train wreck. He was maybe my second least favorite character.
Actor.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was things in this movie that felt like they were from different movies.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the news report with the woman who was like, "My husband's getting fucking probed by aliens." They kept bleeping
you come
her.
here. Yeah, you come here and I'll fucking probe you with an alien. Blah, blah, blah. It was like bleeping and it was like, what? Oh, Amy Adams is gonna talk to
Transition to
Diane Lane now.
sad widow and Amy
Right.
Adams mourning the death of her lover. And I was like, what the fuck is this though?
What was that supposed to tell us? Nothing.
It gave us nothing. That she had to be somebody's friend, right? That was someone's mom or something. I know we just spent $25 million rotoscoping Superman's mustache out, but like Aunt Linda needs her cameo. Tell you, they spent $25 million rotoscoping out his mustache.
$25 million. You know what? They're supporting the economy.
Why couldn't he just be Bizarro Superman who has a mustache?
Hey!
Yes.
See, and I feel stupid.
They had to bring him back, and he was in the middle of filming Mission Impossible 6, where he has a mustache. And Paramount was like, fuck no, you're not shaving that fucking mustache. Just because your movie's gonna be a mess doesn't mean our movie's gonna be a mess. No. No. You spend $25 million rotoscoping that shit out. No. And I was like, yes, Paramount, yes. So Henry Cavill has, his lip looks real weird the whole movie.
It's like real just Facetune.
It's
you know?
just like smooth. We're just here. I kept looking at his teeth. Something was, it just, like, you were just like, something's wrong. I can't quite pinpoint it.
But to be
something's wrong.
fair, I think they might have spent $25 million CGIing all of Henry Cavill. I don't know if he was in this movie. I think they just CGI'd him.
He was there. He looked very cute in this movie, I thought.
He was cute in the parts with like Amy Adams,
Yeah.
where it was like, oh, you actually look like the size of a normal human being now. Normal.
I genuinely like their love story.
I do too.
I feel like I followed it
You know what it is? You know why?
because Amy Adams is a goddess.
Well, absolutely, yes. But also, you know why? That goddamn bathroom scene. That bathtub scene where he's like, look, honey, I brought home takeout. Let's hang out.
Oh, you want me to get in the bathtub fully clothed? Yeah, I do.
But then take them off, and we'll do it in the bathtub. But it's like harder, so we'll just get out of bed. It'll be fine.
So Superman is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this movie for the first half? 2/3?
2/3.
So he's dead.
Yeah.
And they finally get the team together. They get the whole gang together.
And they're like, we're not enough.
And they're just like, we can't do this. We need Superman. We have to have him.
We have to have Superman.
We just have to have him.
Oh my god. We have to have Matthias Gunitz. We have to have Matthias. We have to have a...
There's another nonsense. I mean, this pool of water that's inside this fucking Kryptonian ship has caused so much trouble.
I don't remember this at all.
Really?
At all.
So the end of Batman vs. Superman, Lex Luthor is like, haha, didn't you know that when I did a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense and maybe, I don't know, in any way, blah, 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 I made this weird baby alien thing that attacked him at the end. He like made it in the pool of the Kryptonian ship.
That's what killed Superman?
Yeah. They grave rob his grave. They dig up his body.
Yeah.
This was just so like nonsense. And then we'll put him in this water, and there'll be this magic box,
Yeah.
and it'll be powerful, but
Yeah.
it's not powerful enough. So then the Flash is gonna run simultaneously.
It felt like an 8-year-old was like making this shit up as they were playing with their toys, and
Really,
it's like,
and then the Flash comes and he goes, I'll hit it right when the water hits it. Okay, yeah. Superman's alive! It really did feel like that. And then we pull back and it's just like
it's like the Lego movie where it's just like, it's Will Ferrell the whole time as the dad.
What? Through nonsense, they bring Superman back to life.
Yep.
And he explodes out of the building, loses his shirt.
Yeah, thank God.
But not his pants.
But like, he looked so insane that I couldn't really be into it. I mean, I wasn't mad about it.
His
But,
acting was...
oh my God.
So he was like evil or confused zombie Superman, unclear. And he couldn't do it. He can only play nice.
Yeah.
He might be perfect for Superman. Like he's just and he was nice.
Yeah.
So they're all fighting him and he's shirtless, and then they're punching him and he's still shirtless, and he shoots laser beams at them shirtless. I mean, it was just ridiculously silly, and I loved it, and it was insane.
It was just so absurd. It was like the genie in Aladdin when it's like going down and it's like, I'm huge, you know, and it's like, whoa! He was like 12 times larger than a human being. And you're like, what's going on here? I'm telling you, they CGI'd his whole body.
Yeah, he's trying to kill the whole Justice League. He's just like evil. I don't know where I am. It was very parallel to the Buffy the Vampire season, where she, at a certain point in season 6 or 7, I want to say, she dies. Buffy dies. And then the Scooby Gang is all so heartbroken that they bring her back to life. And she's like, I was happy where I was, you guys. Like, it's like a real sad moment of like, you took me away from this.
Well, you have to do
place,
that, right?
you
Because
know?
otherwise then it's like, then you really feel sad whenever they die. It's like,
Right.
oh, man, we know where he's going.
So yeah, he's like going crazy, killing all of them, and then of course Bubby, Jeremy Irons shows up like, here you go, and Amy Adams is just like, hey, let's go somewhere.
Let's go.
Let's go. And gives him a hug, and I was just like, yes, she tamed the wild beast, and I was
Right.
like, yes. And then presumably they fly into space and she dies of asphyxiation.
Thank you. So they like land in
Smallville,
yes, wherever the fuck that is.
Indiana.
Oh, is it a real place? I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's like in the Midwest.
Oh,
I mean,
good.
it's not a real place, but
But
it
it's like-
exists in a real
Sure.
state that
Gotcha.
exists in the United States.
Gotcha.
And I feel like it's Indiana.
And Amy Adams is doing what everyone wants to be doing.
Oh, it was the best.
Where
Wait,
she's
he's
just-
still shirtless.
Yep. And she's just like, what?
Well, no. She just
I mean, not to herself, obviously, to him. But it's just like, she's just like,
oh, what is it? I'm just gonna hold your abs right now while we have this whole conversation as an acting choice. So, hey Superman, I really missed you. Yeah, you know, I was really sad when you died, and like, yes, I'm still holding your abs. This is a choice that I'm making, and I'll be doing it in every take.
I love Amy Adams, and I
my God.
love Henry Cavill for being hot.
I'm serious. I'm rooting for them.
Right?
I'm usually not, because usually Lois is a mess. Usually like,
But Amy Adams
and
nails
then
it.
Superman is like, ah, and they're just like weird together. But I like that they're just together in this movie. Like, he just has a girlfriend, and they're together.
Yeah.
You know? And she's still a strong, independent woman with a career.
Yep.
And they're making it happen for each other.
Yeah.
And I like it. Before Superman comes back to life, Diane Lane, Martha, remember the whole thing at the end of Batman vs. Superman? It was like both their moms were named Martha, and that was it.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
you
that. I honestly just...
My friend was like, Martha! And he was like, what'd you say? Martha! That was my mom's name! Martha! Same Martha! It was like, it was the stupidest fucking thing. Anyway, she's having a meeting with Superman's mom, and Diane Lane is just like, Clark always said you were the thirstiest woman he'd ever met. The hungriest. Sorry.
I laughed so loud. No one in the theater was laughing.
It was so bizarre because it was real funny.
That was a joke.
And then followed it up with, hey Superman, I was thirsty. I really missed you. Check out your abs. And I was like,
Yeah.
look,
I don't blame you, Amy
plant
Adams.
the seed and then let it grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Gal Gadot literally is like this is like the plot of the movie is like the 3 boxes, and Gal Gadot goes, Yeah, so when the three boxes are formed, they destroy worlds and create the apocalypse and the hellscape that is Step in Time's birth planet.
I like that we're just calling him Step in Time.
Of course.
Step in time!
Dick Van Dyke just pops out.
Step in time!
Step in time! Come on, mighty, step in time!
For me, all of the fighting was like inconsequential, which it always is. But for some reason in this movie, they didn't make you, like, they weren't trying to make you care.
I mean, I think they were, but we didn't.
No, well, maybe.
It was fun for me.
Yeah.
Watching them all fight together was fun. They were
Yes.
being a team, and it was like, looked stupid and
Yes.
silly, and they were like, it was more X-Men-y.
It wasn't like one ultimate battle where you're like, okay,
No,
and then they're
it
gonna win
wasn't.
or whatever, and they destroy half the world in the meantime.
Yeah.
Like, that was what
They were
was
sort of
so
spaced
annoying about
apart.
Man of Steel,
Right.
and what was so annoying about the one that I don't remember.
No, you don't remember it. So how can you say?
I remember it being annoying in the same ways, where it's just like, and then these two people that can't die are like, let's destroy everything in the city, right? And meanwhile, you're just like, I don't want to watch this fight, you guys.
Remember that other mystery scene where Gal Gadot like sort of gives Batman a massage while she wears a cape that she never wears for the rest of the movie, and it's real weird.
Where did that cape come from? Why was it there? It's like this red Grecian, like, sex cape.
Yeah.
It was like, what's happening?
I mean, it definitely felt like she
was
like,
about to go fuck him.
So let's bang it out now? Like, that was the implication.
They're like, if we make it through tonight. And she's like, if we make it through tonight. I don't know.
Just popped your dislocated shoulder back into place. Let's do this.
Let me pop something else into place.
No.
Too far.
No.
You know you can't do this forever.
I can barely do it now.
I felt like it was their way of writing Ben Affleck out, and also of giving her, like, the pep talk that they felt like her character needed to be like, why hasn't Wonder Woman been, like, Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
you know?
he did give her a lot of those speeches. Though,
It was
to be fair.
annoying. I was just like, okay, we get it. Like, it's fine. She's gonna go save some people. It's cool.
We're still talking about Chris Hemsworth. We're still talking about Chris Pine. It's been
Chris
80
Pine.
years.
God, there's so many Chris's.
Did you say Chris Evans?
I said Chris. Yeah.
Pratt?
Chris. You said
Jesus
Chris Hemsworth,
Christ.
right? Exactly. There's too many Chris's.
Too many hot blonde Chris's.
It's true. I feel like any of them would be okay. I'd be fine with it.
Like for you personally.
Yeah.
Sure.
Probably Hemsworth,
Pratt.
Evans, Pine.
No, Pine Evans.
I like blondes.
They're all blonde, Andrew.
Pine isn't blonde.
Yeah.
Is he?
I mean, he's like a dirtier blonde, but he's blonde.
Okay. I think he's just, I don't know.
You know, they all seem nice.
They do seem nice.
I don't know. Can we talk about the other part of the movie that absolutely could have been on the cutting room floor? The generic Russian family?
What was that? Why did it matter at all? I kept wondering, okay, honestly, I was so confused as to why it was there. I thought that the little girl
It's gonna be like magical or
Yes! I was like, oh, so she's like an X-Men. I was like, no, wait, that's the wrong franchise.
Whatever
so
she draws is gonna come to life. I was like, what?
she grabs like the bug spray, and I was like, oh, so she's something.
This was the most inconsequential side plot I have maybe ever seen. Why can't this just be a deserted area?
Sure.
You know, because
Chernobyl.
It's like the Man of Steel thing where you're like, with all these innocent bystanders though, you know, and so you like are shaded. But in my mind, there was no one there. If all of the scenes of the Russian family had been cut, I would have been like, so they're just in some wasteland. Cool.
Yeah. Oh, he picked Chernobyl because there was a nuclear, or whatever it was, there was a nuclear meltdown, and now there's some like 3-headed deer. Cool.
I did laugh pretty hard at like, so Ezra Miller like pushes the truck full of the 4 Russian family members that you're supposed to care about for no reason out of the way, and then Superman just flies by with the whole building. That apparently the entire town was in.
Also,
Like,
that's not how
luckily-
buildings work, but whatever. It was a funny sight gag.
It was funny, but like not worth the
Nope.
8 to 12 minutes they could have cut from the film that didn't matter.
Right? It was a long time they spent. We haven't talked about Superman enough.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about his cornfield scene. Like the chemistry was there.
Yeah.
But I was like, but I need a little bit more.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, let's lose this Russian family
Yep.
scenes and have some more of reunion scenes.
Yeah. Like, I want some reunion scenes. I thought I
Reunion?
lost you.
Oh my god.
I'm here
Like,
now.
Did they even kiss?
No, I don't
Maybe
think
at
so.
the end a little bit.
Right?
Like they
It
needed a
should have
reunion
been like
at the Fortress
she
of
should have like
Solitude.
had a really moment where she
Yeah.
was just like, I thought I lost you forever,
Yeah.
and I was like a mess and whatever. And he's like, I'm sorry, whatever.
Yeah.
And then they like fuck in the wheat.
In the wheat. So yeah, anyway. It all looked fake. It all looked like a CGI'd...
All of it looked fake. They were in a green screen. He was not there. It was just Amy Adams talking to a
mannequin, like a muscled mannequin with hair. So I have a question.
Okay.
So, Step in Time
Step in time.
keeps talking about mother. What was that?
Maza.
Mother.
I'm putting the 3 blocks together again. I couldn't tell you. They were called mother blocks or mother squares or mother boxes or
I don't
whatever.
know what that means.
But I didn't either.
He just kept being like, Mother, I'm doing what you're telling me. You know, he just
Was
kept-
Mother the creepy
Mother
weird
Earth?
beanstalk thing?
Oh, the like purple octopus that was coming in and out of, I don't know. Mother. I'm petting Henry Cavill's abs again.
Mother, I've collected a bowl of small hands again.
So we get to the final fight. I did like that they had a plan.
Yeah.
That they worked together.
Uh-huh.
Batman is like, I'm gonna go explode this shield
And then I'm gonna martyr
take out
myself.
this
And then like, look, dude,
tower,
we're not
and
gonna
then
let you
I'm
martyr
gonna-
yourself.
There was a lot of things he had to do. He had to take out the shield, then he had to take out the tower.
Which was
then
seemingly easy.
It was very easy.
And then he played the noise, which I'm confused. Did they know that the noise attracted them all, or
I
did they think that the noise exploded them all?
I think what it ended up being was that the noise drove them crazy, which made them follow him because they wanted to stop the noise. I think that's what was going on.
Okay. You know what those guys reminded me of?
But
Sky Captain in the World of Tomorrow.
piece of shit movie.
Liked that movie.
Shut up. What are you talking about?
I don't know why, but I did.
Rewatch it.
I'm sure if I rewatch it, I'll be like, what is this nonsense? But I did like it. Lens cap.
So they're in their final fight scene, and we haven't even mentioned Cyborg, the robot guy.
Oh no! Oh no, we didn't.
Well, because he was totally fine.
Yeah.
But his character was just sort of like vague.
It was vague.
And what he could do was vague, and what was happening to him was
he
vague,
could
and
seemingly do everything.
all of the above was vague. So I was like, yeah.
Well, the movie kind of just used him, which was annoying.
It was like, oh, you're gonna be the guy that can just do the stuff that no one else can do.
Yeah, like because the plot needs you to be able to do this. So like,
Okay,
and then he fixed it.
He's able to interface with any form of technology. He can transform his body into different weapons.
And it's like, oh, okay, but like, who is he? There's something about him and his father, but like, we don't really get to know.
No.
It's just
Get
a
his
bummer
own,
because I actually kind of liked him. I
Yeah.
thought he was one of the better actors.
Oh, yeah.
He was at least in the middle.
Oh yes, he's not up there with Ezra Miller, Amy Adams, Diane Lane, and Jeremy Irons,
No.
which is like the top tier.
Yep.
And, you know,
But he's like probably above Henry Cavill
And
Ben
Ben
Affleck
Affleck.
and Aquaman.
He's with Gal Gadot.
There you go. Yeah. He and Gal Gadot, and they had like a nice little chemistry.
They were fun.
I like that she was like, you know, if I was gonna kill you, I would have done it by the lake. Ha ha! I saw you there. You thought I didn't see what I saw.
So they're all fighting, and you know Superman's gonna show up, but you know they make you wait, and they're all fighting, and and then Superman flies in, and he looks fake. He looks like a fake person, and Aquaman goes, "Alright."
It was so weird. All of a sudden, at like the last 20 minutes of this movie, Aquaman just started, like, they all just started, like, making weird, like, bazinga!
Ride ain't over yet.
My man.
You know, like, it was like, what's going on
The
here?
very end, they've defeated him. It's taken 10 minutes, and Cyborg goes, "Booyah!"
Can we talk about the last shot of them, like,
Oh,
all together? It's like, the Justice League, victorious! And, like, Flash and Cyborg are, like, fist bumping, and they're all just, like, in this weird, like, frozen in time moment of, like...
It was like the Last
oh.
Supper. It was like a weird painting.
Oh my god, it was so weird and yet so great, but also terrible.
This movie's awful, but
Awful.
like I had a really fun time watching it.
Really fun time.
Joss
I would
Whedon-
rather watch this than Captain America Civil War.
Oh, 100%, because that movie is long.
It's like
and
long and boring
boring.
and like, ugh, and you're just like, ugh, and it's like, oh, fight, and I don't care. Ugh. Remember that stupid like Batman crawling thing that looked like it came out of Wild Wild West?
Alfred, I need the Nightcrawler. thought you'd never ask.
And you're like, why is this here?
Like the giant spider from my list was like, it's got 4 legs now though instead, and it moved really slow and was cumbersome and didn't really help them at all. And like could have been left out of the movie, and I was like, what's this? It helped that we had negative expectations going.
That's true.
You know, like I was like, this is gonna be a pile of garbage.
I like fully was not like I didn't want to see this movie.
I pretty much had to force you to go see it, and then I convinced you that Henry Cavill will be shirtless. So
and I was like, oh, okay, I'm in. I'm glad that we did.
I mean, don't go see it.
You can definitely Redbox it.
I would say, like, Redbox it and laugh with friends.
Right.
So, Joss Whedon is signed on to do Batgirl, and I'm excited.
Who's playing Batgirl?
I don't know if it's been announced.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it hasn't. I just missed that part of it.
I almost just said Alicia Silverstone. It's like,
I'm not gonna lie, my mind went there.
Charlize Theron.
She would be Batwoman.
She would be Batwoman,
It has to
and
be
I'm
someone
down for it.
Younger.
Who's our new favorite girl?
Sophia Boutella?
Well, she could do it. Yeah. She could do it.
Should we talk about the credits scene with the race?
Oh my god,
Didn't matter.
So stupid.
How much money do you think they spent erasing his mustache for that post-credit scene that didn't matter?
They probably already filmed it because they didn't have to do it for the whole movie.
No, it was just for the part.
It was like for retakes, so I'm sure that they wouldn't have bothered for that.
$25 million.
They already filmed that. They were like, oh, but this part doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? It's like, we gotta refilm this shit with you. We need you to come talk to Amy Adams and be like, I'm alive. Here's some bad dialogue.
I have a bit of an accent and it's weird.
It's really weird. What was going on?
The things that came out of his mouth were
really weird.
Bizarre.
I just kind of had to chalk it up to be like, I guess they want him to seem weird because he's been on this like...
No, I think he can't act.
So I would definitely say you could watch it. I don't think you need to pay a lot of money for it.
No, I wouldn't pay for it.
I would pay a $1 or $2.
Sure. I would say if you go into it knowing what to expect and you don't I don't have any like personal investments in
in any of the characters.
I love Batman. You know, I've loved Batman since I was a kid, but like that's already been kind of like, there's been so many.
Ben Affleck already ruined it all.
Ben Affleck already ruined it, but there's been so many iterations. I'm not like, oh, they're pissing on my childhood dreams. That's not happening for me. So if you're like a real fanboy into the comics, like watch the Justice League cartoon, you'll probably be like, this is some fucking bullshit and it sucks. But if you like Joss Whedon, quippy quip dialogue, and you're like willing to just be like, hey, look at Henry Cavill shirtless. This is hilarious.
Like all of this looks dumb and stupid, but I'm having a great time.
Yeah. So just drink a bottle of wine and watch it.
Absolutely.
It's the only way.